Chadwick Boseman, the American actor who broke new ground with the blockbuster film Black Panther, has had his remarkable career cut short. The legions of young fans now mourning a movie star who devoted his career to breaking down racial barriers. What his fans didn't know was that Boseman was quietly fighting his own battle. Diagnosed with colon cancer in 2016, on Friday, it claimed his life.
Superpower you wish you had in real life?
I wish I could freeze time. Stop time and then move around and do stuff and then come back and, yeah.
Chadwick Boseman in 10 years.
Hopefully I'm just happy.
Hear me well on this day. When you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, careers, further education, you would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. I don't know what your future is, but if you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Now, this is your time.
You know, there are two little kids, Ian and Taylor, who recently passed from cancer. And throughout our filming, I was communicating with them, knowing that they were both terminal. And what they said to me is, and their parents said, they're trying to hold on till this movie comes. And to a certain degree, you hear them say that and you're like, wow, that's like, I gotta get up and go to the gym. I gotta get up and go to work. You know, I gotta learn these lines. I gotta work on this accent. You know, seeing how devoted all of my castmates are, and knowing that will be something meaningful to them. But it's, to a certain degree, it's a humbling experience, because you're like, this can't mean that much to them, you know. But seeing how the world has taken us on, seeing how the movement, how it's taken on a life of its own, I realized that they anticipated something great. And I think back now to a kid and just, you know, waiting for Christmas to come, waiting for my birthday to come, waiting for a toy that I was going to get a chance to experience, or a video game. I did live life waiting for those moments. And so it put me back in the mind of being a kid, just to experience those two little boys' anticipation of this movie. And when I found out that they, yeah, it means a lot.
That's the key thing, is that I think when everybody is the hero in their own story, you know, right? Like you should be the hero in your own story. You should see yourself conquering, you know, the dramatic action of whatever you're trying to do. So when you get to crisis, you know how to deal with it. You should be able to do that. And there are people that come in and help you with your story, but you have to be the person who deals with the conflicts that are in place. Nobody else can. There's no deus ex machina that's gonna come in and save it for you. Even if you pray to God, God expects you to do some things. So I think you have to be that hero. This movie, in a certain way, creates a story that we all share. And it's the first time I feel like that's ever happened. Where,
I feel like
where it's like, okay, that's our story too. And I think part of that is because you have these two characters who have this collision,
right,
and they have to go through each other and find out about each other. So even in fighting, there's a sense of kinship among them, and I think it's portrayed on screen where people accept it.